Okay, good morning. Take two. My technology was being a little bit not so but so. Anyway, good morning, world. Look, now, I guess back in the day, if you're going to high tea, you would have to have been left-handed to get to this kind of side. But if you're a right-handed person like myself, then gorgeous cup. Gorgeous. I can see why people want to drink their delicious beverages out of these. I will say though, this is a very tiny cup of coffee. I made backup. Okay, let's have a sip of coffee about it. Just perfect. Oh, that is good. Well, I woke up at 4, hung out for a couple hours, was gonna do a reading. And then I just said, you know what? I want to dream. Most people will have their most intense dream cycle between 6 and 9:30 a.m. I very rarely sleep in past 6. And so I've been allowing myself to, and the dreams, whew, just gorgeous. I was watching some dolphin content when I woke up. A reel came on, and it was just all these cutie patootie dolphins, and it set a real tone. I'd like to follow that. The last dolphin, it's their smiles. It's too pure. It's so real. So I don't know, someone here feels like they have a little bit of dolphin energy where you're just like, you're just a pure one. I don't know. You seem like a great time. Dolphins, they do. Okay, so what deck? What deck? I'm gonna go with Owl again. I do love this deck. I really do. It also sets a tone. Cover your ears a little bit. It's gonna get loud. All right, let's call those crowd favorites. God, Jesus, Grandma, Buddha, Archangels, all ascended masters, all of my benevolent ancestors, anyone that you're working and praying with other than the devil. And I'm gonna call in Mary and Joseph and Saint Therese and Saint Catherine. Look who's hopping right out of the gate. King of Penties with Ace of Pentacles here. Fresh baby birds do look a little bit rough. It takes them about a day to get to that full cuteness level, right? Am I right? Like, he is still cute, but oof, we gotta get you floofy. Okay. Well, you really do look like you came out of winter, you know? Like, his eyes, he's not super bitchy, but he's like, thank God it's spring. He's seen some stuff this winter, as we all have, you know? Winter's hard on all of us. Oof. Australia, are you not going into your winter right now? There's a few of you. Yeah, you're going into your winter time. Oh, okay. Actually, speaking of Australia, I was learning the whole difference between Australia's sunscreen last night and Japan's. Who knew? Oh my God, Australia had me sold. The thickness of your sunscreen. I get it though. Okay, hold on, too many. So, Grandmama, we have the King of Swords here to the Ace of Pentacles. What next? Oh, the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands has also been hopping out a lot. A lot of success to some capacity. Okay. All right, King of Swords. And the last little whisper here, Gemini season. Happy birthday to all my Geminis. I'm turning the big 4-5. What? Oh shit, cinnamon. It happens. It does sneak up on you. Life is but a flash in the pan. Oh, the Six of Wands to the Six of Cups. Look at you getting yours, King of Swords. Happy birthday. Oh, what are in your cups? What's being offered? Look, someone's trying to offer you the juiciest cup. Some real big fat worms. That's nice. We have another big goblet of worms. We got a big goblet of snails. Kind of feel bad for the frogs. I feel bad for everybody. They don't want to get eaten, but it's the circle of life, isn't it? Okay. I wasn't focused. Okay. Under the Ace of Pentacles, please. Yeah, this bird, he needs a few more plumes. Oh, exactly. He's gonna manifest it. Look at him. Got on that gorgeous cape. Okay. Roses and echinacea. Perhaps some of you have Rose in your name. Rosemary, Rosie, Rosa, Rosalita. Any variation. I love a name with Rose in it. Alright, the sirens are going. What's this? Oh, the Strength card. This is great. Collective. Look at this. I'm not mad about it. Queen of Pentacles. Here, let's just push this back. Okay, let's send a little thought and prayer to these people where the ambulance is headed to. Nobody needs that on a beautiful Tuesday morning. Godspeed. Let's get you the best doctors and nurses. Okay. Grandmama, Ace of... Wow, everything is really just flipping over very quickly. And it's for the Eight of Wands. Okay, so... Ooh. Okay, last card, Grandmama. Let's see. Let's see, then let's take a little peek. But so far, I feel good about this. Ooh, an ending. Well, I do feel like this Queen of Pentacles, I mean, we gotta clarify, she is under your kind of row here, but just the way that I'm feeling it, the rows are talking a little bit different today. I don't know, we'll see who this Queen of Pentacles is, but based off of the faces, I feel like it's this Queen of Pentacles that's coming to communicate about an ending. I feel like, well, let's just not assume. Let's get out some clarifying cards here. You know what? We'll go back to the floral. Since we have the floral cup out, yeah, this rose business. Let's stick with the floral deck. Okay, do we though? Or do we want this one? Oh, why am I so indecisive today? That's very rare. Someone indecisive right now? Okay, well, let's continue on with the owls. Okay, so Grandmama, the collective is in the King of Swords. They're decisive. You look like you've just come out of winter. It's kind of technically true if you're on this side of the hemisphere. Okay. What's going on in your King of Swords? Yes, this waiting. Yeah, I feel like the thawing, the waiting, time invested. Yeah, okay, so you've been waiting, but look what's about to burst. See, it's spring. Oh, the first seed's about to crack. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go, boys. Great. Okay. Who's gonna be mad at that? That's great. Yeah, you're tired. You're tired of waiting. Fair enough. I'm so impatient, especially when it comes to real life seeds. I talked about it yesterday. Oh. Okay. So what is this Ace of Pentacles? What's this first seed? I feel like it's the first seed of many. But the first real big boy seed to crack. What is it for you? Two cards right here. Well, we have some more baby ducks here. Or I guess that's a goose. Maybe a swan. Swans are a little bit rough looking when they're born. They are. Okay, so Six of Pentacles. This is what I mean. And what did I say? Look, the first one. So if this is the first one, it would leave 6 more pentacles to show up. Oh, we're doing some math here. Yes. Okay, but there's a truth around it, or at least more clarity. But it does look like someone's helping here. And I noticed that when I looked at the Six of Cups, there seems to be an age difference. Now, at first I thought it could be you offering it up, and that does seem to feel like you. I do feel like you are generous and you're sweet and you like to share and, I don't know, and to offer the juiciest ones. But I feel like someone is going to be like a mentor or something to you, a benefactor of some kind. Ooh, and now we're off into success. Tell me about it. What's the success? Oh, we have a flame out. Okay, hold on. Let's get this guy relit. Yeah. Okay. Another ace. That's 3 aces. Wow, wow, wow. And look, we have the same smile right now. We're both delighted. It is. It's the dolphin smile. Ah, and that looks like a pine or a spruce tree. Beautiful. So the Six of Wands to the Ace of Wands. Well, it's definitely like in an area where there's clearly competition of some kind. Competition can really be anything. We think about that in terms of like usually career, but it could be anything. But this is something that really lights you up. Yeah, it's a whole new world. Imagine you're born and you wake up and you're fresh from the egg, but you got a sweet little nest and your little plumes are coming in. I don't know, you got like a song in your heart. You're excited. You're excited. Out of all the little aces here, you're real excited. Yeah, okay, so let's see what the Six of Cups is about. Who's giving to who here? What's going on with the Six of Cups? Well, that's a lot of cards. Really? 4 cards? They kind of feel right. Shall we? Okay, it's outrageous. Okay, 1 card. The Sun. Yes, ma'am, sir. To the Empress. What? 2 of Penties to the Page of Cups. Oh, this could be your child. Or there does seem to be a parent relationship here. Only just because of the young page, and like we have the Sun to the Empress, it's very parental. Oh, that explains what's going on with that Queen of Pentacles. We don't know yet. Wow. Well, you really want to give. Something happens, you're in a position to really, I don't know, man, the happiness. Like the Sun card, look at his face. Happiest card in the deck. Oh my God. Look at this little cutie. Look at her stump. She's got everything she needs to be wicked comfy. And the Empress, she's a giver. She would be in that Six of Cups. Now the Two of Pentacles to the Page. I'm not really sure what this is talking about. Or maybe it's about this reciprocity of giving, you know, because everything is cyclical. Things come in, things go out. We receive, we give. There's times of harvest, there's times of not harvest. Okay, either way though, sweet as hell. Okay, so what's going on with the magician? We're gonna figure out more. I just need to get to the meat and potatoes, and then we'll clarify further. Okay, magician, the Knight of Cups. Huh. And this Knight of Cups looks like this owl, but this owl after getting undressed. Just saying. Just saying. So are you manifesting going towards someone, or someone coming towards you? Hold on. Tell me a little bit more about this Knight of Cups, Grandmama, please. You've made a decision. Oh, look at this. Rumpa-pum-pum. Yep, root-a-toot-toot, blasting right in this particular fellow's ear and face. Yeah. Okay, so you're very clear. You have made a decision. And see how there's like 3, but there's always just 1? Like 2 are deadsies here. Rest in peace. But again, out of the gang, 1 is being chosen. 1 is still alive. Well, looks like the 1 is this big, handsome kitty. Like I said, look at those big, fat, floofy paws. That mane. And like they're looking at each other. Woo! Let's go, boys. Okay, so who is this handsome devil on your path? Are you the handsome devil and someone's coming towards you? Like, I still feel like it's you going towards this handsome devil. Let's find out. There we go. The 2 of Cups. Very nice. Is this, again, I know I talk about the combo of Gemini. In particular, it could be any air sign, because we do have the swords. It could be any air sign, but we're in Gemini season, so I'm just going to show a little favoritism, just to whisper to the Geminis. Is this a Gemini-Leo combo? It is my favorite, from my own experience. I love all the fire signs, but a Gemini and a Leo? Wow. Wow. Someone's not happy about it, and I feel like they're going to communicate. Ooh, what else is new? Okay. Well, King of Pentacles is on the bottom here, too. Everyone's looking a little bit bitchy about... I don't know. Looks pretty good to me. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So who is this Queen of Pentacles? Are we about to get Debbie Devil? No, but we do have an ending, and we see it with death. Okay. So, the Queen of Pentacles person, you put them where you need to, but... they definitely have been in your orbit. See, look, I feel like you are the world, and they're still sitting on top of it. They've been released. They're not pleased about it at all. Yeah, all of the faces. This person is not pleased. Even this guy. He's like, who? Who would let me go? Who, yeah, who would dare do that? I'm the Queen of Pentacles. It happens to the best of us. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about this Queen of Pentacles. There's an ending. They're about to communicate, but who are they? Tell me a bit more. Oh, they're the 4 of Cups person. Yeah. This is someone who I feel like based off of what I've seen with you, and you're the King of Swords, so you know how to communicate. Things are very clear to you. I feel like this is someone you would have communicated very clearly with. I also feel like this is someone, you're not the first. Like, I feel like this is a common theme for this person, which is really interesting because they're a Queen of Penties. So for a Four of Penties, or a Queen of Penties, to be in the Four of Cups. Oh, see, now they've decided that you're the one. Isn't it always funny when people, the clarity always comes way after the fact, where it's like, you have communicated and communicated and communicated. And yet, I mean, I guess it's appropriate. I mean, I do feel like owls have ears, but we don't see little ears. But it does seem fitting that there's like no obvious ears, at least on this Queen of Pentacles. Where did those little corn cobs go? Don't know. Okay, so what do they want to communicate? Well, I did just see the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords right here on the bottom. I feel like this also says a lot. It's like they can't see, but they can actually see. In both of these cards, it's like, it's not real. Them being trapped isn't real. And the Nine of Swords worries and concerns and the things that literally eat you up at night, they haven't happened. It's always living in the possibility of like, what if? And oh, I guess this is bound to happen. So this person is very fatalistic. It's not based off of what is. It's based off of what if. Or, I don't know. Okay, so what do they want to communicate? Sorry, my allergies. I haven't taken a Claritin yet. Okay, so what are they communicating? A plan. Well, it's past facing. Same with death. I feel like this is all past energy, like you've moved on.com. The Seven of Swords. Well, it seems like... And look, we have the Seven of Swords to the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. There's something about they do not have the ability to be honest with themselves, let alone you. Now this guy's taking off with Four Swords. The Four of Swords is always about rest. And the Four of Swords traditionally, when you look at it from a more traditional tarot deck, you always see the, like a knight laid on a, like a little cement coffin, and then you see the three swords pointed, and then usually he's laying on the last sword. It's meant to denote that while you've worked out most of the conflict, there's one sword left. That's a real stick in this person's craw, like they won't let it go. But really, they should be resting and reflecting. They're not. They found one thing, but it's keeping them in this energy. But like I said, there's something here about, not honesty, but they're planning to communicate. Something about a plan of the past. Okay, tell me a little bit more about the Seven of Swords, though, with this Eight of Wands. Conflict. I'm seeing an Ace of Cups here. Yeah, this person is having a really hard time understanding why something is finito for you. Like, I feel like they keep revisiting the grave, so to speak. They keep going back to it, but it's like, you can't get to the Ace of Swords, or there's a level of honesty here, a level of introspection. And reflecting. Yeah. This person doesn't reflect. They distort. Okay, so there's conflict. Now, we see you in the Six of Swords. You removed yourself from the conflict. Look, we see the conflict. These are the same birds up here. You removed yourself. You said, no, thank you, ma'am, sir. You said, I'm not about that life. You said, I just made it out of the shittiest winter and I would like to enjoy this spring, summer. I want to like get my wings out. I want to be in that dolphin energy where I'm just like smizing and like, I don't know, that little high pitch communication style that they do where you're just like vibing and thriving. Okay, so what's this death card for this Queen of Pentacles? 2. Oh, yeah, I was thinking of the Hanged Man. Well, there's something here about fall. And see, there's fall here. Death, I do believe, rules Scorpio, and while fall does also mark Libra's birthday, it also heads on into the first part of Scorpio. They might take a bit of a season. I'm seeing some season stuff. They are going to pause and reflect. And I do like the coloring. But it's weird, though, because it shows them communicating and bringing conflict. Oh, so they're going to come in again with some bullshit. They haven't reflected. They're in the 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and 9 of Swords. Something has clearly ended. They have not taken the information that I know you would have given them. Because you have the King of Swords to the Ace of Swords. Like, there's all this, like, even with the Judgment, I feel like you are very clear and good at communicating. And even if you're not good, at least it's clear about how you think and feel about the situation, about the person. I don't think there's a lot of room for error and confusion. And yet this person, now, because they're also Queen of Pentacles, there is a speed difference here. The air signs, especially Gemini, the King of Swords, it moves fast. We process information very quickly. People think that's what makes us flaky. It's just no. As soon as we have new information to process, we do it quickly, but then we can come to new conclusions. A Pentacles is going to be an earth sign, the slowest moving sign. The way that they digest information is a lot slower. Oh, you know what it's like? It's like smoking cannabis versus taking an edible. When you smoke, it's totally going through a different system. So it's also being processed differently. But when you smoke, you get instantly high. Whereas this person is like an edible. It's getting digested and it's a lot slower. Okay, so now that we have most of the story here, let's focus on this new energy. Because I feel like you are clear. There's like a new energy or a new opportunity. Like there's just new. We saw all of those aces. And the Ace of Cups was on the bottom of the deck. So like you are, as much as someone's world has ended with you, you are like, now the world is like, just like winter to spring, something has been finito, and now something is like about to bloom and blossom for you. It is your season. Fuck yeah, my guy. And technically for Geminis, we've been in this weird 14-year cycle. The planets, it is Gemini season. to receive. Wow. And the Emperor's back out again. Okay. So this person, this new person, they're a High Priestess Emperor. And that Ace of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. What did I say? I felt like a benefactor. Also, I love the little hats here, but like this Emperor, like it looks like they're wearing a wedding veil. Oh, we have some rose hips. Vitamin C. Yeah, they're going to bring you back to life. Hand to God. This person, what was I saying though? I felt the fire. Yeah, there's been a lot of air and fire going on here. The Emperor has come out every single reading that I've been doing. Holy. Yeah, this person rules their roost very much alone. Very much alone. They're comfortable. This is a person who doesn't want for anything because they are very confident in who they are. And I don't know, the vitamin C is making me think of sun, and we are seeing that Eastern sun, so still like the fire signs, we now have Aries on the table, we have Leo. They want to give you an opportunity. And also because I feel like, going back to your kind of winter of discontent there, like, see, you're not injured like we see in the Five of Pentacles, but you look worse for wear. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even stand. You're just in your little tuck. Yeah, you're all tucked. And this person is like, I got you. Okay. Tell me a little bit more. So, what's the current relationship to this person? Do you even know? Have you met this person yet, or what? I don't feel like you have, but let's find out. Do you currently... And when I say no, I don't mean know of. You might know of someone, but I'm talking like, we're speaking to interactions. Like, is this someone that you know in the sense, even if it's light, but you see every day in the elevator, or like it's your mailman? Like, I'm talking like, you know, to an extent, there's some type of rapport, even if it's very slight. Or is this someone completely new? Who is this Emperor? Ooh, a Page of Wands. That feels real new. Boop, boop. And again, now with the other hat, look at him. This is his ruling the roost hat. This is his... I'm about to go on a little road trip. He's got on his traveling hat. He's got his traveling stick. He got his snack for the road. See, again, the morning. This person is also a morning person. Exactly. Get up before the sun. Yeah, they're ready to go. They are ready to go. They're so serious. This is the other thing I was picking up on when I was thinking about the dolphin energy. I felt like there was going to be someone a little... And not because their core is serious. This person just might actually work in an environment where traditionally there's like, what would be the word? I don't know. There's like a gravitas, or it's just an environment where you would not be a chucklehead. Not to say that you can't have some chuckles, but it does seem like this person's environment, and because a lot of their attention is focused on those things, I feel like this person appreciates lightness and humor and being delighted. I just don't know if, and they're not surrounded. Like, they're all alone in the mountains, and then they're in this wispy little veil, and they're communicating with, like, I don't know, spirits. Okay. Yes. Okay, so tell me about the day this person crosses your path, or the two of you stumble into each other. What does this look like? Tell us about the day. Ooh. Well, it could be on a real sunny day, like today. But see, again, you're tired. What did I say about the benefactor? Yeah, you're tired. You're not under the worst conditions, but I saw it in that King of Swords, where you're just like, I'm really glad it's spring. That was a tough winter. Yeah. You've been burdened. Wow, the Eight of Pentacles. Because there's something here around work. Okay. Oh, are you going to meet this person at work? Or like in a work environment? Oh my god, it's really funny because my other job is a cleaner. So I was just thinking about like, oh my god. Well, there's some reference to work here. Through work, around work. Even if it's just like the environment around work. You know, maybe go to the gym or coffee shops or a library, or you decide to go for a walk after work. There's something about work, the day that you meet. New beginning. Well, all of these days are very sunny and it's outside. And maybe you're just having a really shitty day at work. Like, I don't know. Tell me a bit more about the day that you guys... What does this look like? Because we have the Ten of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles to the Fool. Leaving. It's gonna look a million different ways for you folks, but for a very small select few of you, you might even just be sitting in your car. You know those days where you can't even like turn on the car, you can't drive, you just need to sit. You might be having a really hard day and someone sees you having a really hard day. Yeah, there's definitely something here about being burdened. I don't know. Okay. So, this Emperor, I feel like an Emperor is going to approach you, but let's find out. Who's approaching who? Do you approach this person? Do they approach you? Oh, the Four of Wands. I really feel like it is gonna be like they're face to face, but almost like walking. This could be a you just see each other, you make eyes and smile, and then one of you quickly finds something to quickly talk about to not let the moment pass, even if it's just like asking for directions. Yeah, like asking for directions. Hey, do you know where the way to this? And it's like an instant connection. Do you know what I mean? Or like a sitting in the park. I'm getting a lot of nature. I'm getting a lot of sunny day stuff here. There's something around work. Having a hard day, one of you. I think it's gonna be you. Tell me a bit more about this Four of Wands in terms of meeting. The Five of Wands. Oh, because we saw the Queen of Pentacles wanting to communicate. It's going to burden the shit out of you. It might happen when you're at work. They're going to communicate when you're at work. And so you need a restart to the day. So you go outside, or like you go off to have a moment to collect yourself, and you cross this person's path. Let's have a sip of coffee about it. There might be something about roses. Okay. Let's put these cards back in. Okay. Okay, let's come back to the Queen of Pentacles for a hot second. What are they going to communicate that's going to be so burdensome? What does this person, the Queen of Pentacles, communicate to you on this day? Oh, God. It seems to be really legal. Oh my God. Again, I feel like we've been having a lot of like traditional marriages kind of come up here. There's something like the Hierophant to Justice, like, and then with Death and the World again, it's very, it's giving agreements, contracts. Okay, tell me a little bit more about this. I feel like they don't want to let go is the issue. Okay, so grandmama. Yeah, I feel like they still think there's room to work it out. Cooperate, collaborate. Now see, we're going back to the 3 again. Like, 2 are dead. And I feel like those might be chances. You gave them 2 chances already, but they want to come back on a 3rd. To be like, no, like, I figured it out. I figured it out, but we know they haven't figured it out. Their clarity comes after the fact, when you've really been like, no. Then they truly get into the Hanged Man of reflecting and thinking about things. Okay, so why is it so distressing? Why is this a distressing conversation and upsetting for you? Well, they're gonna reveal a bunch of stuff. Right. People can also always tell when you are moving on. Oh. They're gonna reveal how they really feel about stuff. Ah, too late. Too late. Look, the egg's already hatched. Like, new things are already, like... You had a whole winter. You had a whole winter to communicate. And that's the truth. There's like so many truths on the table, but we saw them. The 7 of Swords to the 8 of Swords to the 9 of Swords. They're not getting something. And people can always tell when either opportunities are coming towards you, or like you've moved on, or you've met someone new, or you're just okay without them. Yeah. You're creating the things that you want, that you're very clear about. Okay. Okay, whatever. Done with this person's energy. Let's go back to your Emperor. What are you gonna like about this Emperor? So I have the Knight of Cups to the 5 of Cups to Judgment. I feel like this person, for the most part, is an optimist. But they're human, like everyone else. But they know how to communicate. This person is decisive. They take action. We see this because they're an emperor with the High Priestess. So their truest nature is one of optimism, they believe. We also saw the Magician with them. So they're very confident in their trust and faith of how they navigate the world, of how they create things for themselves. And it's not to say that they don't get disappointed. The only difference being is that they know how to make decisive decisions, and when they communicate, those decisions or their emotional landscape, it is very clear and it is very pointed and directed. There's no confusion. And I think, based off of what we just saw with that Queen of Pentacles energy, that is what you're looking for. So how do you view this person? Just first initial impressions when you see them, when you meet them. What are your first thoughts? Two of Wands. Okay, hold on, let's get the High Priestess. Yes. So you really see them. Page of Pentacles. Well, they're a real loner. So I think you're probably gonna just naturally see that they're independent. They're comfortable doing things alone. So whenever you might see them, they just might be one of those people, they're comfortable to dine by themselves, go to the coffee shop by themselves, they jog by themselves, they read books in the park by themselves. Like, they're just comfortable going solo, and they make plans for their future and their needs, like, alone. They don't really need to consider other people. But for the right one, because we saw them up in the mountains, the High Priestess with that Emperor, like, they're way up alone. What I like, though, is seeing that they're willing to come down, and they're not coming in with this pompous, you know, kind of more masculine energy of, like, I'm the Emperor. I feel like they might have a station in life where they could pull that weight. Technically, they don't. I feel like this is a person who has a lot of responsibility, and by societal standards, it's like a career that people would be really like, wow. And this person is like, not to downplay whatever it is that they do, but they don't abuse their power, and they're quite humble. And they might not even tell you right away about their accomplishments. They might just like let things out slowly, because they're private. They're very private. They have a whole inner world that fills them up that most people are not privy to. Okay, how is this person gonna see you? How does this person see you and view you? The King of Swords. Again, you both really see each other for who you are. That's refreshing. To be seen and understood for exactly as you, where you're just like, I'm not that hard to figure out. Why is it so hard for people? Oh, they're very attracted to you. They see you as a King of Wands and a King of Swords. Yes. How else do they see you? Back to that quick-moving communication. Yeah, they know that if you're communicating, they can trust it. So, like, whatever it is that you gotta say, and and you do move fast. The two quickest signs here, you move fast. You don't need to spend 8,000 years thinking about, do I like this person? What do they mean to me? You don't overthink. You could, but it's no, like, you trust yourself. You trust your decisions, what you like. You like what you like, what you like. You know what you don't like. Okay. Okay, so how do they feel about you? And again, this is an initial, so it's not going to be, but, like, they definitely see you as attractive. They see you as an emperor. Oh my goodness. Wow, wow, wow. There's a lot of mirroring here. But I feel like there's a lot of respect instead of two emperors being like, we gotta fight for the throne. It's really like, no, You have your little rock chair, rock throne. And I have my little rock throne. Why don't we put them a little bit closer together on the mountain? We can watch the sunrise together, have a little coffee. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. That's the truth. How else does this person feel? See, this combination, because it came out together, this feels like High Priestess. So again, this mirroring, they feel like you have this also, this hidden world and knowledge, and also the way that you create and draw things to you and how you negotiate the world. Wow. Okay. So let's just get a little, timing means really nothing. And also the more that we ask questions through cards. So like, we'll just get a quick idea to be like, I feel like this is coming in sooner than later. But let's just find out, because there's quite a few of you in the crowd. Let's see. What's the timing on this? The Three of Pentacles. A little bit slower. Yeah. Could be 3 months, because we did see that fall card. I'm hearing for some of you, it could be 3 to 5 weeks, and for some of you, it's 3 to 5 months. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there. Just delicious. Just beautiful. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, well, guys, go out there. Go out there in the world. Just do you. Just beautiful. Okay, well, stay blessed. Stay golden.